The story that the relationship I'm gonna talk about is Mars and Venus from Book 4 story, Mars and Venus. So the the notable characters in the story are the Sun, Mars and Venus, obviously, and Vulcan. Mars and Venus are lovers who are having an affair. Vulcan is married to Venus, and the Sun is their witness, who witness who witnesses the affair. So to start off, with story, the Sun, it talks about how the Sun can see all, and that uh, he says, sorry, it says, even the Sun who rules heaven with his light has fallen in love, and his loves are my tale. So, from that initial sentence, it kind of implies the what's the word? Sorry, the disdain for infidelity even amongst the gods, um, which is pretty ironic because there's a lot of infidelity, but it just sounds like love is supposed to be sacred, and infidelity even amongst gods is wrong, is immoral. So the Sun saw Venus and Mars having the affair and disclosed that information to her husband Vulcan, who in turn dropped everything that he was doing and decided to trap them. With his blacksmithing skills, he created a bronze net that would entangle them the next time they got in bed together. And then Vulcan publicly humiliated them in front of all the other gods. So what really strikes me at first is just the punishment, the embarrassment, the trickery is so much less severe than the stories where it entails a god and a mortal. The mortal normally gets a transformative punishment in some way, shape, or form from this affair. And I find it interesting that that doesn't happen here, since they're gods. They're all kind of on the same playing field, because they're powerful in their own ways, and the power dynamic is more evened out. And so, therefore, the punishment doesn't. I guess the punishment here fits the crime, unlike the other ones where the punishment doesn't fit the crime, because the infidelity here is exposed, publicly exposed, and therefore cause ridicule, shame, and embarrassment. But with mortals and god affairs, the punishment does not fit the crime. They are extremely more severely punished compared to the punishment that Venus and Mars receive from Vulcan for exposing their infidelity. I feel like what Ovid is telling us here is taking a glimpse into the dynamics between the gods and how, like, to contrast how humans and gods receive punishment. I think it's notable to see how Venus and Mars did not receive very harsh punishment, but though all the other love affairs that we've seen, the human has gotten severely punished. I think it shows us how insignificant we are and how gods are so significant and immortal that their punishments just don't even measure up. I think the idea of mortality is lost to them. So their punishments for humans doesn't, I guess, in their mind fits the crime, I get, you know? But yeah, that's what I got. Thanks.